we are going to take this cardstock paper, and I have these napkins that I got on clearance during Halloween time. I originally got these napkins, and you'll see when it's packaged, both sides have this side of the napkin out. I thought the whole napkin was like that and realized that the inside of the napkin is actually white, but it has this nice skull. And so I thought we would do a little paper podging here and get some of these napkin onto the paper, because that just sounds like fun today. So the first thing, I'm trying to decide, I don't want it completely down that way, but I might go ahead and do, no, I'm going to cut it. I'm trying to right now just lay it out and see how I want this, because it does have this border on there. Do I want the border? I don't have to have the border. I'm going to end up folding this. The half of the napkin will completely fit without the border. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cut the border off as well, and I'm going to just go ahead and let it fold back in half to do that. But I want to make sure I get this little branding piece off too. I do have a wet cloth, some Mod Podge, and just a sponge. So I'm going to Mod Podge down, and then we're going to get that napkin on as quick as we can. One, because it's Mod Podge, and two, because the camera battery is going to die. So, and this is not very forgiving, remember, especially if you have ever worked with napkins. You know, you put it down and it's stuck. Oh, and there's a hair in there. That is gross. Put that on our wet cloth over there. You always want to have a wet cloth handy when you're Mod Podging, guys. Okay, we're doing okay so far. All right, so I'm just going to make sure that I get this where it is completely overlapping, and I'm going to try to get it flat. I like to pull up every once in a while because our paper tries to stick to this pad, this what we're using for now. And just get this edge again. Okay, now we're going to kind of right over that edge, just get a little bit more of our sponge there. It's really going to make it stick down. We don't want any little flyaways. And I'm going to just brush just to smush it down on the paper that much more. Let's look at this side. What do we want to do here? I think I might want to cut out the skull. I'm sure you can see I'm not being too extra careful here yet. I think I'm just going to do the one for now. Now I'm going to come back and go a little bit closer, but also it's okay. I'm not looking for right on the line, because this paper is white and it's going on white paper, and this will be looking a little thinner. So there we go with that. And I think I'm just going to put it right there. Do I like it at the top or do I like it at the bottom? for this side, or I could put it right in the middle. Kind of like it right in the middle, but I think I'm going to do it at the top. Oh, I'm sorry, I kicked you again. It's one of those days. I'm getting all kicky. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. This particular one, I'm very lightly go right over top again. But I could definitely, do I want to do any of this border? I think I might go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna just trim this up. I'm gonna trim right to the line of the orange. And you know what? I think I will move the orange down. Do I like it better like that? Do you like it like that? Or do you like it like this? Like this. Definitely still not perfect on this line because I'm using the wrong scissors, and I should really have my slicer. But we can do that on a different page. Okay. Still says we're recording, so try to make it as far as we can. So, ooh, that was way too much. Why'd you let me do that, guys? And just thin that out some. And we're going to line this up best we can. There you go. That is good. Do the same thing where we come back over the top. We're gonna kind of back brush to get that lip area, and then we'll come forward. We'll get it really stuck down. And just so the whole thing is the same tone, we're gonna make sure to get Mod Podge all over it. If you ever Mod Podge something and then you didn't do the whole thing over the top, you miss some spots, and then you have some weird discoloration. And so, yeah, just like we have some, it's gonna have a little bit of that from this, but that's okay because we're gonna come back and do some other things on these pages too. So it's kind of what we're doing today. Here's our first paper. We are going to do on the back of this coffee stain paper, and we are going to work just in this bottom corner for now. We're going to just dive right in. Like I said, we're going to go with this bottom corner, so I'm going to get a good coat of podge on this bottom area here. Nice, good, thin but covered coat. We're going to come down very quickly with our napkin and get us really smushed on there. And this time I do not care at all, at all, at all. In fact, some wrinkles would be nice. I'm just looking to get it really, really good and smushed down before the Mod Podge dries. Now that's a little high actually, so I think I've switched my scissors out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut part of this off. Before I glue it down. edge too. Okay. Now I think I want to make a border. So I'm going to go with this a little bit more right there to hide that kind of line that's not really a clean edge. I'll just clean that up a little bit with this. Just like that. There we go. Okay. And for our, you're not quite on the edge here, so let's get that edge before we move on. Check our other edges here. A little bit down here. Otherwise, not too bad. I'm a little bit frayed. Our bottom bits. The bottom bits. I'm just going to kind of try to smush them down. Get that really worked on in there. I get it too much on this side. So it really is just about the coffee on that side. Okay. So that paper is that's gonna be our direction. I think I want to do a border, some type of border. I cut these pieces off so that I could kind of make that border here. Yeah, I think I do. And the bottom is a little thinner. And I just kind of want to go to the middle of the page. I don't want to go on to what we've already done on the other side. And I want to make sure, a little bit here too, that I line my corner up just right. Stuff is not very forgiving, so try to get it right the first time. Okay, that is good. So we're going to come up a little bit more and try to get us straight. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm trying to get just the edge of this where it's white off the paper, because I'm going to end up trimming it, and it would be really nice if it just ended right on the black. Line this up. Okay, after a slight interruption, we're ready to go again. So I just snipped this off here, and I'm trying to decide if I want to put a border in here on the top too, or if I want to leave the top open. I think I would like to go ahead and border the top, but I need a piece that matches. So let's take this one, and we're going to match it up as best we can. I'm going to cut it in between the two yellows, triangles. Let's see if we can match that. We can do it. I believe in us. All right. So here we go. We're going to just go over the top a little bit and down this side. Turn it. Here, but I'm going to in the middle-ish. There we go. Ourselves good, and step down on this end. I'm going to put it actually on the napkin this time because I don't want it to bleed over to the other one as much. And that did not lay like it did a second ago, but that's okay. We can put a little embellishment over it later. Get it in our book. To cut this back as well. And I know it looks odd, but it will be in our book. Folded this to where one page will be this and the other page will be this. So let's trim our edges up. We're just going to clean our little edge here. And voila. So we're going to really wrinkle it. Make this one really kind of wrinkled. So I'm going to ball it up, squish it, and then unfold it. I've got a lot of nice crinkly wrinklies in here. Okay, we're going to start at the top. Make sure we go over the edge and get a nice good layer here. Press it and get it good and on there. Again, wrinkles are fine, wrinkles are wanted, but it needs to be really, really, really smushed on there. Okay, the top part's good, got some nice good wrinkles in it. Come up, put some more Podge down. And go down again. And we're going to do it again. Okay. Right. So there we go. That is one side down. The great thing about this paper is it is turned in both directions. The skulls are, so really, and the writing in the background, I do believe, so we really can't go wrong. I'm going to fill in with some of that stuff. That's what we're going to do. Down for our top. Nice amount of Podge there. And line it up and smush, smush, smush. And here we go. Some more Decoupage. Repeating the process. I am going to put a strip down. I'm going to kind of seal our edges down at the same time. Just press that right down just like we did the other. Get our Mod Podge everywhere. Line this up. It's not very lined up. So here's our piece here. We're going to, I'm actually going to let this one dry before I come back and cut the edges off. So we're going to set that to the side. I'm going to do this side, the back side, with some more skulls, just these skulls right here. So first let's just see kind of how we might want these. I'm going to stick with just one in the center, this side, and then I like the 3 on this side. So doesn't have to be perfect, just as close to center as we can. And sealed on. Okay. A couple more here. Oh, they're so thin. Now, of course, you can use whatever kind of tissue you want. I mean, napkins. I just happen to really enjoy creepy look, and when this was on clearance for, I think I got it, the pack of napkins for $2, and it was normally $3. Maybe I got it for $1.50. That actually sounds about a little bit more right. If you're ever at the store and you see some paper napkins that you just like the pattern, but you're not exactly sure that you would ever use them at a party or as actual napkins, think about what you can decoupage them on. It's a delicate process with the decoupaging of them because they do tear rather easily, so you have to be gentle, but they can look fantastic. So now we have this wonderful page. Ooh, I really like this. This would also really look good as a book cover. We might have to do that at some point in time. But for now, it's actually going to be a page in a book. So we could, we could definitely do it this way, and the page turns turns, or it may end up being in the book this way, and you turn into the page and have some other pages and then turn into this page. We'll just have to see, but it definitely looks good with either side. Up or down, we have some nice good wrinkles for some nice depth. I really like how some of the actual skull face wrinkled up a little bit. Then we have this page that we did together as well. So again, it can be, you may end up seeing it as this on the inside and then on the outside, or we may end up seeing it, you know, as this. And either way is fine. This would still look fine if we wanted to do with that side at the top. So we have that page, and then we have this where we just laid our skulls, and we have our half and half paper here. So again, it can look like this, or we may end up where it is like this. But we're going to let these dry. I'm going to see you back again for a different project in which we will start putting all of this into a book. And you can do, again, whatever you want with the book. We have a lot of different paper options. It doesn't have to be this style of paper. You can do any kind of paper you want. If you liked this video and you want to see more, like, subscribe, comment, let me know. What else did you want to see? What other kind of paper did you want me to try? We will be doing a little other paper techniques coming up. Subscribe, hit the notification button so you won't miss any videos. Okay, thanks for joining me.